So I've just got my ID3 from the dealer about 500 meters away, and I'm going to go straight onto the motorway because I want to see what this acceleration is. So, well, my first impressions of the car are, I think the screens are much bigger and much better resolution than I was expecting. So let's see if we can get onto the motorway. Oh yes, that acceleration is really good.
Please wait a moment.
Stop talking.
Please repeat.
No, stop. Yeah, I'm very impressed with that. So much better than my Cactus. And it really is quiet. Really is quiet. And there's a couple of other first impressions I get as well, because in the stand they had a white plus, so this is the ID3 first, not the plus. And I really didn't like the seats in the plus because it's Alcantara, and I hate to touch Alcantara. So I'm very happy that this one has got nice seats. And I've got the nice McKenna green colour, and I was a bit worried about it because a few months ago I saw it on a T-Roc and it didn't look good on a T-Roc. But on this car it looks absolutely amazing, and I think it looks so much better than the white, because the white was the alternative car I was thinking about getting. I haven't really looked into any of this stuff here. Oh, if you wave your finger, hand, it moves. But this binnacle behind the steering wheel is absolutely wonderful. The seats do seem comfortable, but obviously I can't say. Hopefully today I'm going to the Algarve, but this really is the worst weather to get a car because the storm is coming across Portugal. Just put the foot down again. Oh yeah, this acceleration is really good, and it's smooth as hell. And really you don't hear anything. You get to speed very quickly and don't hear anything. It's so quiet. I thought my Cactus was quiet, but this is just in another league. And the steering wheel's really nice to touch as well. So I'm absolutely loving it. But the quality of the car as well, I just find the whole quality, the way it is put together, the way the boot sounded, the way the door sounded, I'm very happy with it so far. And I get very good visibility out of the front window. The only thing I'd say is the brakes seem a bit spongy. They don't seem that strong. Probably I'm not pressing them that hard at the moment. I've only had the car a short time. The brakes do seem a bit spongy, but it might be because part of that is recuperation. But now I'm going to show the car to my wife and daughter. Then we're going to quickly pack stuff in the car and hopefully drive to the Algarve. I think we're still going to the Algarve today, but it's getting quite late now. Another thing, it's just so easy to drive. You just get in, press the stop pedal, put into drive and put your foot down and you're off there. This definitely feels more like an electric car than the Tesla Model 3. I think it's because of the sound it makes when you're going slowly, and the fact it's so quiet. Obviously I'm going to be very happy because it's a new car, and you're always very happy when you get new cars. And that's always the case, but I don't know, I've waited 2 or 3 years for this car, and it's an electric car. I'm just so happy it's come, and so happy I'm finally driving electric. So since start it says I've done 10 kilometers. I've used 22 kilowatt hours. Yeah, so I've been putting my foot down a bit on the motorway. But it's very windy today as well, so probably the worst day to be driving. So the car came with 35 kilometers. It's got 45 kilometers now, and 98% charge. So I really need to get the charge down to 80% as quickly as possible. So bung the bags in the back and let's get to the Algarve. I'm going to go to the Algarve. It's not really going to be a test of how long it takes me to get there. I'm probably going to charge at least once on the way just to see if chargers work. So I'm going to have to try my charging cards. If it doesn't work, I may have to even come back home. But if hopefully it will work. So all should be good. But the car definitely feels special. Definitely feels very special. It feels like I'm part of something new with this ID family and the MEB platform from Volkswagen. I really think this is a game changer, and even the dealer seemed very happy with the car. She said it's got so much more space inside than the Golf, and really it has. I know it have a lot of space inside, but when you look at the back seats, it really has a lot of space. Recuperation, I'm just putting it into drive mode at the moment. I don't think I'll try recuperation in B mode for the moment. Just want to see how drive mode goes. The dealer said she really hated B recuperation mode because she thought it was forcing the brake too much. Then everyone on the internet says recuperation's not strong enough, so I think it really depends on what kind of person you are.
The cat is already scratching the car.
Don't scratch the car, you bugger.
Non.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait?
Elle égratigne.
Ah ça c'est pas grave.
Yeah, but it's
And she gets so close into everything. Should have left it here.
Right, somebody's let us in because they want to see the car. Now we did plan to go on the national roads, but it's getting late, so we go on the motorway.
Leave the roundabout at the second exit onto Wood or Medway.
We are in a new ID3 with a cat, Poppy the cat, as you know, at the back.
Yeah, so what car do you prefer, the C4 Cactus or the ID3?
And then follow the
Both.
Both? That's good then.
Are you filming for YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the seat comfortable, Mummy, or you don't know?
I don't know yet.
1 moment, please.
What are you planning doing in this car?
Well, we're going to the Algarve. So we're going on the motorway, aren't we? We're meant to go on the national road, but we decided to go on the motorway because it'll be quicker and it's
Did
late.
you want to go on the national road for everybody from Alintes to see you and check for you?
No, it was to feel how it's how nice it is to drive.
Okay. Filming us, so is it
Now
filming the
turn
road?
right
It's
onto
filming the road.
A33 towards the 2
Okay, the cat doesn't stop trying to get out of the car. Be the cat.
Anabela, say turn my air conditioning off. Say hello ID, turn my air conditioning off.
Hello, ID. Turn my air conditioning off. Hello, ID. Turn my air conditioning off.
Let's get
Search for
Are the
business
windows
on
shut?
Right.
Sorry, unable to find any POIs. Please change your search quick.
I'll make
Because I can't
sandwiches.
the cat.
Oh, good. You can have some sandwiches when the car's charging, can't we? So we're regenerating energy, Kalina, now. We're putting energy back into the battery because we're slowing down.
Yes, but before we went in the Saxo, 2002 car, so it was not so comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, so
Now, according to this, we've got 344 kilometres of range left.
what's
We've
that?
got 290 kilometres to go. It's the GOM. It's the Gessometer.
Attention, toll road ahead.
Toll road ahead. That's what it's telling us. So what do you think of the car so far, Mummy?
Spacious. Good for the legs.
I think it's very good for my feet, even if I still have quite small feet.
Not as high as I thought.
You thought it'd be higher, did you?
Yes.
Now to the A2 towards
With
Algarve.
it to be a bit higher, like
Attention,
that it would
toll
be
gate
hard
ahead.
to enter and go out. But it's good like this. It's like the Cactus. The Cactus was a very, very good car.
Start again. Tell them what you want to tell them.
So, please go to my channel, Music Adventures, as I told you some minutes ago. You just need to put subscribe actually. If you don't want to, just don't watch the videos. Just subscribe. That's all you need. Actually, if you want, you can watch them. It would be good as well. But just subscribe. That's the main thing.
So it's in comfort mode. Shall I put it in sports mode?
No.
No, we're not going to put it in sports mode. Are you worried we won't get to the Algarve, Kalina?
No.
You think we're going to get there in this electric car?
Yes, because it's very good quality.
I can already say that the seat is definitely not as comfortable as the Cactus.
You don't like this? You don't like the seat?
Well, I prefer the Cactus.
So actually, I think this video it's more me talking than anybody else. The
This armrest is not comfortable because the seat is too wide.
Oh, the seat's too wide.
It's designed for fat people.
Okay. It's designed for Americans. For Americans. Yes.
What do you think about the seat, Mummy?
It's too wide, and that's why the armrest is not comfortable at all. Because you need to have your arms in a weird position, like some kind of chicken with the wings out.
Now I've got the car in adaptive cruise control. I think it seems to be doing fine. There's a lot of traffic today going towards the Algarve, but that's because it's a bank holiday on Monday in Portugal.
The car is very good, and I was really excited today for it to arrive. Can we film the part of the charging?
Yeah, we're filming the part of the charge. That'll be exciting, won't it?
Oh yeah.
We will be trapped with 100 cars.
Well, we have to check if there's any
100
chargers free on the way, won't we?
Yeah. actually.
Oh, look, Volkswagens. Is there an ID3 on this car?
Look, all of the Volkswagens.
They're all ID.3.
Oh, they come from the factory, no, they're T-Vox. They come from the factory portion.
Yeah, there's a new T-Roc or Taiwan or something like that. I saw the publicity when we went there
Please wait.
to see the
Sorry.
car. Actually, we saw quickly the welcome pack, but they should have gave us a mask instead of socks.
So we're on the adaptive cruise control. 120 it's set to. We're currently doing 20 kilowatt hours per 100, which seems very good because it's very windy today, and as you can see the weather's not very good. The wind is coming from the south and we're going south. So everything's so good. I don't know what the battery percentage is, but they give it to me with
Slower count.
I don't know what the battery percentage is, but they give it to me with a 100%, no, a 98% charge. The car has already done a massive 71 kilometers. Perhaps if I click on charging, oh yeah, if you click on charging, it tells us we've got 85% of the battery left. So nearly at 80%. The outside temperature is actually 17.5 degrees.
That's actually cold.
Yeah, it's nice
Except
cold.
if you are in England or something, it will be colder. Because Portugal is not as cold because we're more in the south. But we're not too much in the south.
It's not a nice pattern on the seat.
What do you think of the seat pattern, Marie?
It's really not very nice. It's grey, and then this geometric pattern looks really very
Let me
ugly. I'm
speak.
sorry.
So actually, this is a good car, but it's higher than what I thought. Because my feet don't go on the ground, and in other cars they went on the ground. So the seat is very high.
They touch the floor.
And actually don't touch the floor, and normally they would touch the floor in other cars. So it's very high. But it's a good car. I like it. And we got a simple first, isn't it called the first?
Yes, the first, Fiat first pure one. Just a
What's
pure
a
first.
Fiat? Isn't it another brand of car?
That's the first, this is the first one.
Okay, it's the first, and you can choose first, plus, or max. But the max is very expensive, the plus is quite very expensive, and the first is very expensive. But if you love electric cars, why not? Here
Look, you see you can change the colour of the car here, look. If you select sport, it goes red. Select individual, it goes yellow. Select comfort, it goes comfort. If you select eco, it goes blue. What do you think about the seats, Mummy?
again the same question.
I really don't like them. The more I look at them, and the less I like them. They're too old-fashioned. I'm really not impressed. They remind me of the curtains in my house when I was little, and it's not good to remember that.
So as you saw there, the adaptive cruise control slowed down for the lorry. I just pulled out into this lane and it increased the speed again. It's working absolutely fabulously, the adaptive cruise control. Very impressive. Now we're getting even less kilowatt hours. We're doing 19.7 and we're keeping it 120 kilometers an hour. It's very impressive so far.
When are
Well,
we
about the seats again. When you see the effort they made on the outside for the car to look so nice with this blue turquoise color and all these little effects, these stickers that don't look the best, but I mean it's okay. And then you see that they've made no effort whatsoever for the seats. It's quite disappointing.
Can I speak more?
Yeah, in a minute. Let's just put on to navigation. What do you think of navigation?
Okay, so speak a bit about the car, otherwise this will not be about the car. And you will have to cut.
Look, you see in the navigation where it's taking us, Kalina, navigation looks nice, doesn't it?
Yes, actually does. Nice.
It's like the other one, doesn't it?
No, it looks better than the other one.
Does it?
But it's exactly the same as the Cactus. We were watching the ID3
touch the car. And then there are a little plastic thing that you could set so that the seat belt wouldn't be so tight. This one, you can just control it. It's annoying.
Have you noticed something? The cat isn't meowing. It meowed a lot in Saxo.
I think it's because the Saxo has a lot of noise and this one doesn't. This guy's silent, but I really, really want to go on the fan or charging. Actually,
You're looking forward to charging.
How to
I
charge the
forgot
car.
to ask the woman how to open the charge port, so hopefully it's easy. We also forgot to connect the Connect ID to the car, so I'm connected the app to the car. She said she was meant to do that, but we forgot. So she sent me an email on how to do that. So hopefully that should be easy.
Let's hope we don't get stuck halfway.
Oh, they've given us a special card that we ring if there's any problems. I think it's for 2 years. And the car actually has got a 5-year guarantee, and the battery's 8 years, so that's much better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting like a 2-year guarantee for the
Prepare to
car.
keep left.
Well, the navigation system seems very good. Looks very good, and it looks really good behind the steering wheel.
The plastics are really ugly.
What plastic? What plastics are ugly?
This plastic inside the car and the steering wheel. Oh, it's not round.
Well, I like the steering wheel. It feels very comfortable. The steering wheel.
But it looks ugly.
Can't say the same about the seats. Perhaps I haven't got it in my position, and try and position the seats a bit better when I stop, because they're not comfortable at all.
I think I would have been more impressed if you had bought a Tesla Model 3.
That they say this car is more comfortable than a Tesla, but at the moment I'm not feeling it.
Left,
But at least the Tesla looks nice inside. You
I
can
think
say
it looks
the same.
nice inside this one.
No, I don't think this one looks nice. I don't agree. The more I look at it, the more it
Please
looks
follow the
ugly.
A2 for 179 kilometers.
What do you think this car looks like inside, Poo Poo?
so let me do it. Now it will be a proper thing about the car. So, first, let's look around. It's quite nice. But,
It's got a lot of storage space, that's good to know.
Is there?
Yeah, look at all this here.
But you can't even shut it.
No.
The Cactus had the thing you put cover here, like
Okay,
everybody can
let
see
me-
things.
Yeah, put my glass in there.
then, here, on the back, you have a proper window to open. I'm not going to open it because I've got the cat with me and I don't want it to jump out of the window. Anyway, you're not seeing the window. But we will probably do another video showing around the car and everything.
How the cat escaped from when the child forgot to shut the window because she wasn't used to it with the Cactus.
Yeah.
No, I don't open the windows. Actually, it's cold.
Look how many cars there is to the Algarve. So many.
Yeah.
Is there a mirror for me?
Yes, you can open it.
Wow. Right. Let's go.
Oh, wow! I want one for me.
There's
I
a mirror
don't
with a
like
light.
cars.
Now you see, there's an SOS button up there, and do you know what happens if you press the SOS button?
No.
It calls 112. So it calls Sentidos. So it goes straight to the emergency services. So don't press this button up here, Kalina, okay?
Yeah, why not?
And these lights, they're touchscreen. You press them, and if you keep it held down, they get brighter or less bright.
Oh, I turned one on, and I turned another one on. It's very good. I can turn them on, and to turn them down off. How do you turn them off?
You press it once.
Okay, let's do that.
So we've currently done 61 kilometers. We've got 19.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is absolutely fabulous considering the weather. We've got 284 kilometers of GOM left. We've done 62. So actually the car, in terms of energy efficiency, is amazing. And we're doing a constant speed of 120 kilometers an hour. Just check battery percentage. We're at 77% battery now. So we've gone under the 80%. Hopefully I didn't keep it too long at 98%. But anyway, we've got a full charge to go to the Algarve, so that was good. Hopefully the charge cards work, because we've never actually tried one in the car chargers, otherwise we're getting to the Algarve and be stuck. But we've got 3 charge cards, hopefully at least one of them should work.
Or not.
Or not.
I hope we will get stuck because it would be very
of the seat. This car is really not comfortable. The bottom part of the seat is very hard, and the back, for the back, it's okay, but the seat in itself is they're not comfortable.
Well, I'm getting a very bad back currently sat in this position, so I don't know if there's some buttons or knobs I have to change, but no, it's not very comfortable so far. Hopefully it's just positioning the seat correctly for me. We can pray.
The best is that you sell this car for much more expensive, and that it's the first time get a Tesla Model 3. Not Model X because it's too expensive, and we could go to Japan, Maldives, Seychelles, all over the world except for Africa, except for Australia because there's too much animals.
Foot down.
Did you put the accelerator?
Yeah, I put the accelerator, and it accelerates quite well, really. You don't feel the speed, do you, Mummy? Or you do feel the speed?
No, not really, but we seem slow compared to other cars.
Yeah, well, we are in Portugal. Is anyone charging there? I don't know. There's a charger here. We don't know.
Yeah,
You'll have to check the app to see if there's anyone charging next to charger. Accelerating a bit here. We're overtaking some cars. Yeah.
Down.
So we've actually gone down to 19.3 kilowatt hours. Absolutely fabulous. 69 kilometers done. Yeah, this car really is efficient. So let's see if we can get past this traffic. Adaptive cruise control is speeding us up. It looks someone's just pulling out in front of me, and the adaptive cruise control is doing everything. And now it should start speeding up on its own, and it does. It's absolutely amazing, the adaptive cruise control, amazing.
Be careful.
I wish I could do this. I could say the same about the seats.
Perhaps we should have got the Max with the massage seats.
Definitely.
Talking about the Max, I could even have got that thing to put cups and drinks by my seat. And on this one, the first, you can't.
Can you check in the app if anyone's at the next charger?
Again.
Yes.
Oh, did you check, did you?
Yes.
Was anyone there?
Yes.
Ah, it was red, was it?
No, it was orange.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
We'll try the next one. We should get to the next one, shouldn't we?
we have to charge now.
No, we don't have to charge now. We charge at the one in the Algarve. So we won't charge on way. So we've got 230 kilometers left to go, and the GOM is saying 274 kilometers. So we don't even have to stop perhaps going at motorway speed, but the motorway's a bit slow today because there's a lot more traffic than I was expecting. But even going at that speed, we don't have to charge. It's just I want to get into Vera with at least 20 or 30%, so we will definitely stop somewhere on the way. We don't have to stop on this motorway, so it's actually absolutely incredible. See all these dirty diesel cars going slow as well. Just too much traffic, I think.
Why did you call them dirty diesel cars? Why did you call them dirty diesel cars? They're very good, they just pollute, that's all. And some are actually nice.
And more comfortable than this one.
Yes, that's right, and more comfortable than this one. So, you stop with the thing of the electric. So,
We're only doing 100 kilometers an hour because of traffic. Perhaps I'll try and overtake. There's lots of cars behind us, in front of us, so perhaps we just take it easy, just to make sure we got enough juice.
To enjoy the seats a bit longer.
Yeah. Make sure we've got enough juice. We've never actually been in this car before.
that's it.
It's got dodgy software apparently. It doesn't look dodgy at all at the moment.
There's one thing for sure. We're not going around Europe in this car.
Yeah, we can then.
Well, you can, but I'm not.
Just have to get used to the seats.
No, you don't just...
You can put a cushion.
You wanted to go to France.
Yes, we can go to France in this car.
Did you remember the episode of the Tesla? Did you like it? Now, it's very good because it's a 93. But in the Tesla, you went to the Algarve.
Yes.
I didn't go.
The Tom was driving when we went to the Algarve, so we got there a bit quicker.
Did you have a bad back after the day in the Tesla?
No.
Do you have
But it's
a
gets a bit
back?
back now. I think just the positioning's not good. I have to reposition myself.
Do you have a bad back after half an hour in here?
Well,
Yes.
I did, but it's just the positioning. I need to put the steering wheel up and up a bit off.
There's a lot of diesel
And
cars.
there's things I have to make it lower and higher to see. You see.
Maybe it needs to be a bit higher.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
diesel
at the
cars
right, there's a
going in
thing you move up and
front
down
of
to make it
us,
higher.
And there's nobody who saw
Oh, that's
a
better if I did that.
I thought there would be
better.
photos, people taking photos of it.
Oh, they give us a little cloth in there when we to clean the screen.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I discovered in this car.
Even the cloth is ugly. It's grey.
Oh, the grey cloth.
Grey and boring.
Oh, I've got this blue one here, so you can clean it with this.
That's ugly as well, but it's not a Volkswagen. I think Volkswagen does not have ties.
No, they don't. They're German. Not like the French.
German don't have ties. That's all. That's all. Not even for food, actually.
So now we've done 84 kilometres and we're actually using 18.6 kilowatt hours, and I'm trying to keep 220 kilometres an hour. It's absolutely incredible. The consumption just gets better. But it does seem now there's not so much wind as there was a bit earlier. So it seems the weather's clearing up the further we go south, and it's getting better. But even so, it's 17 degrees here. So I think this car is just going to be perfect for journeys to the Algarve and back. But we see if we will make it there first.
Isn't there going to be an electric cactus?
Yes, but
I want it.
What? Yes, there will be an electric cactus.
I want it.
So the problem with the electric cactus is the battery's not very big, so it's not very
I
good to
don't
get
care.
us to the
I
Algarve.
don't
care.
care. I don't care.
So you prefer the ID3 or the cactus?
Cactus, cactus. It's the cactus I prefer. It's the cactus, cactus. It's the cactus I prefer. Even the cat didn't go with the cactus. It didn't arrive at time to go in the cactus. It didn't get here at time. But anyway, it's finally at time to see the ID3. But I prefer the cactus. I prefer the cactus.
There's one thing that the cactus didn't have, that's dual climate. So mummy's got one temperature and I've got another temperature.
That's true. And I've got a mirror, which I didn't have in the cactus.
You see?
But I wouldn't change the cactus for the ID3.
There you go. Think how much money we're saving in petrol.
Think how much money you would have saved if you hadn't bought the ID3 and kept the cactus.
I want you to go to the side. You said yes.
Think how much you think we're going to the Algarve on energy from the sun. We're not polluting.
Do I really care?
Give me that. What's more important of polluted as well is palm oil. If you check for Music Adventures, there's one of Big Penny discovers Indonesia, but it's not in English yet. It's only in Portuguese. But if you want, you can see.
Why don't we check the radio in the car?
Good idea, good idea. Yes. But put the proper music, not French music.
Hello ID.
Can I do it?
No, I have to do it. It only works if I do it. Hello ID. Turn on the radio, please.
But Daddy, we wanted to name the
Sure.
car Kid. Why is it called ID, not Kid?
I turned the radio on.
But it,
It worked. It works. The speech recognition works. But then, how can we get to the radio then? Let's see. 'Cause it's not on a good channel. It's all fuzzy.
I don't see. Put Fado.
Fado. There we go. Traditional
here we go.
Portuguese music. I don't think if you put Portuguese music, don't think you're going to get copyright restrictions on YouTube. No one's going to care. seen any electric cars, have we? On this route. Normally we see lots of electric cars. Since we bought one, we haven't seen any.
They've all gone wrong.
Oh, the Golf that should be broken down.
Electric.
No, it's not electric. So in fact, we're still doing 120 kilometers an hour, and the consumption has gone down to 18.5 kilowatt hours. Absolutely phenomenal. We've done 101 kilometers. Now, what's the battery percentage? 66% at the moment, battery percentage. So it's probably used 30% in 100 kilometers. Yeah, it seems to be about right for 300 kilometers of range.
Can I speak now?
Yes, you can speak.
So, I just got used to this car, like, if we had it, like, 1 month ago. Normally. It doesn't seem new now. I got used to it like this. Anyway, the front part will be to get to the chargers. This is much funnier than a lot of YouTube channels of electric cars. So I'm doing it not boring. Normally they're boring because there was no car, but now they're not boring at all.
So we've got 200 kilometers left to our destination, and the GOM is saying 247
7 what?
kilometers left of battery.
That's all.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's not much.
Enough battery to get there, Kalina. We've got more than enough. We're going to charge on the way, so we don't want to get there with an empty battery.
I don't want that. Maybe it would be funny.
Want a battery of 20 or 30% at least when we get there.
It would be funny for the channel to break down, but not for the cat, because it might get hungry when we get there, and it will be, so it will have to eat. Oh, you're putting light effects.
No, I don't know how to do it.
Well, you have to
Press
choose.
1. Oh, you see, look, mummy.
That's so gadget.
I love it.
Look at the blue.
It's doing light in the car.
Okay, I'm impressed with that, I have to say.
Change the color. I love it.
So they're very impressed with the colours in the car, and we can change them. So currently put it on blue. We've changed it to red. These interior lights in the car now, it's getting darker. So it looks like
Yellow.
there's something in the car they're impressed by.
I'm impressed by the car. Why are you saying I'm not impressed by the car?
Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
didn't
Kalina's
even
impressed by the car.
decide.
Mum prefers the Cactus. We've only got these colours we can choose from.
Yeah,
In the
but
Plus, you've got 30 colours to choose off. In this, we've only got a few.
5. Orange, green, blue, red, and yellow.
Yeah, it looks nice at night. Wow.
But then, is it really necessary?
Yeah, of course it's necessary.
Of course it's not. It's just a gadget.
Daddy, didn't you tell
No, it
me
doesn't have charge.
No, it
This-
doesn't. It's
No.
this was
the
like
biggest one.
Herbie, the car of the film? Have you
Yes, it's like a
seen-
Beetle. This is like the 3rd generation Beetle.
You told me it was like Herbie of the film.
Yes, yes.
Of Herbie. Have you heard of the film?
Yes.
Well, it's a very old film. No, naturally, you might not have seen it. But I saw the first one, and it was not really very, very, very impressive. I prefer other things much better. We hope we get to the chargers before it's dark.
No, we won't get there before it's dark. It will be dark any minute.
We
Oh, there's a
really-
police car.
They don't even look at the ID3. That's strange.
No. So the cat definitely prefers the ID3 to the Citroen.
Yeah.
But that's because the cat had never tried the Cactus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the Cactus was noisier than this.
Was it? Not really.
Not really.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think so.
It was a lot noisier than this. Just
stop
don't remember.
inventing.
The Cactus wasn't noisy.
You just wanted an ID3. I remember. You wanted an ID3. You wanted an electric car. You wanted one. And you got it. But it was long. You got it to die.
So, we have currently done 116 kilometers. and we're consuming 18.2, so consumption keeps going down. Incredible. And we're doing 120 kilometers per hour at the moment. The GOM says 234 and the battery is 61. So I think there's somebody charging the next charger. I just want to stop at the next charger, just put another 20% in the battery, because I actually want to have a sandwich. But I don't think that's going to be possible, so we'll have to stop at one further in the Algarve. Well, perhaps if it's dark we can stop recording now, can't we?
Yeah, so bye.
So we've done 140 kilometers and we used 17.9 kilowatt hours. That's amazing. The battery's at about 55%. We come here because we've got this charger because we want to arrive there at 20%, so probably we'll stay here at least 20 minutes. And actually we want to stay here because I'm absolutely starving and need a sandwich because I've been rushing around. Now it's saying pass car, does that mean stop charging? No, it's green here, it's charging. What if I press a button or something? No, it was showing me how much I was charging, but now it's not showing anything. Perhaps that's for another person to come and charge, I don't know. Alright, the light's green, so I guess it's charging. It must be charging at 50 kilowatts because it's 50 kilowatt hour. It's actually very cold, and I'm in a shirt. It's got very cold. Alright, it's telling us something in the car. Let's go and see what it says inside the car. Very exciting. So, inside the car, it is actually saying, click charging. It was saying something, but it's stopped now.
Hello again.
Is it stop charging? Is it charging? I've got a button here, stop now. Well, we did have something. When I sat down, it stopped. Perhaps I have to open the door. Just open the door, it changes the screen, does it? If I get off the seat, perhaps you get off the seat. No, it's gone blank. Just check the light screen because it doesn't seem to be very informative if it's still charging or not. Let's see if the lights are still green. Oh yeah, the light's still green. This is quite complicated. It'll be a bit easier than that. So I get back in the car and see if we can see the charging screen here. Here it comes. So it's saying it's at 55%, so I guess we should see that go up.
Daddy, that's it.
It's gone to 56%, so it's definitely going up. Perhaps charged to 80%. I don't know what time it is now. Yeah, so it's 7:51 now. So perhaps we'll probably leave that 10 past 8, I guess. Actually, behind the steering wheel, I've found out where you can tell it's charging. I didn't actually look at that. So I've got 20 minutes left charging to get to 80%. So that's about right. Show me the battery. I don't know what that 181 means. Perhaps how far we've been driving, I don't know. But it seems to be going very fine at the moment. And hopefully we'll be able to see the price of how much this is costing us. I think it's about 31 cents per kilowatt hour. Now you see, so we're still at the charger, about 5 minutes to go, I think. So 146 kilometers we've done.
No, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, but it's, so we've done 146 kilometers, 17.6, and we've been driving at 120 kilometers an hour on the motorway. So we've been driving exactly as we would in our Citroen Cactus, and we've had a sandwich and a drink. So now we just wait a little bit longer, 5 more minutes, then we'll be at 80%. If you click here, show 80%. It's already at 73%.
This one is 10 minutes.
Oh no! Oh yeah. In fact,
minutes.
it's 10 minutes left, not 5.
I told you that.
Yeah. So we've got 157 kilometers to go. It's not very far, and the GOM is actually saying 293. So we're probably charging much more than we need to, but it would be good to get to the Algarve, our destination, with quite a bit of charge. We only have to stop here 20 minutes. Yeah, we've got much more than we need to get to our destination, so everything's going very well. So now we're coming to the bit of the Algarve where there's a lot of hills up and down, so the consumption's gone up a bit, 18.5 kilowatt hours. We're going downhill now, so you can see it's 0. We've done 205 kilometers, so that's good. Battery's at 59%, so we've gone from 80% to 59% with this hilly part of the motorway in the Algarve. As you can see, it's bending as well. What I wanted to show you were the lights. This comes with LED lights, but not the IQ Matrix lights. But even these LED lights, they're very white and they're absolutely amazing. I've never had a car with such good lights. So perhaps I will, at the front, perhaps I will use it more when we get onto the national roads at night. But currently on the motorway, they're white, they're very bright, and absolutely fabulous, even if they're not the amazing IQ Matrix lights. The lights in the standard ID3 first seem to be better than anything else I've ever used on any other car so far. As you can see, we're doing 120 kilometers an hour. And just to let you know, we've got 96 kilometers to go to the destination. And we can see the sea there almost, so we're nearly in the Algarve. Yeah, and it's very easy. There's absolutely no range anxiety. 20-minute stop was perfect, wasn't too long, wasn't too short. Yeah, and that was only a 50 kilowatt charger, so imagine if there was 100 kilowatt chargers in Portugal, it would be even quicker. But as you can see, the lights are great. You probably can't see too well, but trust me, they're really great. As you can see here, the car's all nicely lit up blue, which everybody really likes, and you can change the colour as well. But yeah, so far very good. I've also changed my seating position, and more importantly changed the steering wheel position, and I'm slightly more comfortable now in the seat. My back doesn't hurt so much. So hopefully I've fixed it.
And don't forget another time to subscribe to my channel, Cactus Adventures, and subscribe to my channel, please.
Are you feeling comfortable now, Mummy?
Not really.
Look at the cat, feel Poppy. Oh, cute little thing. So cute.
So I don't know if you can see that, we've got full moon tonight. Currently, we've done 252 kilometers. We've used 18.3 kilowatt hours. 17 degrees here, but a bit earlier it was 40 degrees. Absolutely amazing. I think we've got about 60 kilometers to go or something, a bit less perhaps. And as you can see, everything's going very well.
But what could go wrong?
So we've just arrived here in our destination. We've done exactly 300 kilometers. So I think the actual distance from our house is 290. But that's 300 kilometers since the dealership, I believe. Our average is 18.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Absolutely amazing. We came all the way, all on the motorway. We stayed to 120 kilometers an hour, and we only stopped for 20 minutes. And we've actually arrived 20 minutes charging on a 50 kilowatt charger. We've actually arrived with 29%. It's been absolutely perfect. The car it does exactly what we wanted it to do, to come to this destination from Lisbon to the Algarve.
It's not actually Lisbon.